Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're going to be looking at something that I really don't use very much, but I'm trying to get a little more into, which is the Stargazer. I haven't seen much value in it, so every time that I use it, I've been trying to pull Talene or the twins. So we'll go ahead and we'll use some of our cards. I've gotten a ton of Stargazer cards, and unfortunately that pulled nothing. The Hero Essence really doesn't make a difference at this point. It seems like I need the experience. So there is a 5K pull. So 5,000 gems, and unfortunately not much with that pull. Did get a few 24-hour boxes, so some more Hero XP. So no copy of Talene there. So we're going to go through, use all of the stuff like we normally do before we do our campaign push. And I recorded this video probably over a week and a half time frame. So there we get a Namora, which might allow us to get her to actually 3 stars. Some of my heroes are getting to 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, but still, the Stargazer. So let's give it a go. I have 14,000 gems, so we're going to go ahead and use our gems. Looking for a copy of the twins this time. So I'm not sure if there's something that I'm doing wrong, that I'm not really pulling anything out of here. So here, again, get a bunch of rare cards. Not really too much for the Stargazer. Unfortunately, no twins. So the first 5,000, which this would have been a ton of summons because that is 15,000 gems. As you've seen right there, another copy. So I've heard 15,000 gems, you will guarantee a hero, which that was 15,000 gems. No hero, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a couple summons because I do want to... Don't quite have enough for another Stargazer pull, but I'm hoping to get a couple more elite heroes here. Like I said, a lot of my heroes are starting to add stars, which there we get a copy of Rosaline. I believe we need one more copy, and she will be ascended finally. All right, so let's go ahead and do our summons here with our regular gems, which we get another elite. Copy of Lorzen. Very nice. I just got Lorzen 2 ascended. He was a hero that I actually just leveled up. Probably not even a day or two ago, I got him to ascended. I know I do have a couple more stars, so we got some more stones here, which a copy of Falks, very, very nice. Falks right now is at, I believe, 3 stars or 4 stars. I think I need one more copy of him from the shop, and then we'll be able to go ahead and get him up. All right, so here we are. Like I said, there's kind of a lapse between a couple days. So I got quite a few cards here, which unfortunately nothing from that. And all of these cards I'm pulling out of the faction towers. So again, nothing out of that. So let's go ahead and use our diamonds. We got 2 summons. So this is 20,000, which unfortunately nothing there. As you can see, our last 5,000 gems, which is a copy of Talene. Look at that. 25,000 gems it took to get one single copy. So when you look at people who have her ascended 2 stars, 3 stars, 5 stars, super, super rare. Normal pulls, I've never pulled a copy of her ever. So, all right, so we got a couple more cards out of the faction tower. So we'll do one more 10 pull here, which again, going for a copy of the twins. Got nothing on that one. We don't have enough to do another pull, so we'll actually just stay with that one. We'll do a couple more summons because we do have enough scrolls, and hopefully we can pull someone. And I wanted to do this summon specifically because it'll give me a card. I want a Lightbearer card. I'm looking for my last copy of Falks. So I'm hoping I can pull him to get him to 5-star, which... Copy of Rain. That's pretty awesome, I guess. So again, here... Back again, trying to pull more copies of Talene. So we're already 25,000 gems into this. Do have a couple more cards. I bought 1 pack because I wanted to see where we would get, which nothing for that one. So the cards, I don't even know how many cards that I went through at this point. And again, no copy of Talene, but that is a lot of Stargazer summons. So as we get ready for the campaign push, I think I might have one more. And again, we got a couple more gems. Just over time. Like I said, this took about 2 weeks to get the Stargazer, but I've been focusing everything on the Stargazer. We do get an elite card, so an elite Mauler card, but again, no Talene copy. So that's 30,000 gems now, I believe. If we go back and add them all up, that is 30,000 gems with absolutely nothing from the Stargazer. So I just don't know how many heroes, which there we get another elite. How many heroes I could have pulled with 30,000 gems? Very nice. I believe that will get him to Legendary Plus. Very, very rare to pull any of the Celestials and Hyperions. And there I wanted to get a couple more red chests because I think I can get Belinda up a little higher. But let's go ahead and push the campaign 26-29. This is the team comp that I've been using. I'm swapping it up with where Nara is going to pull. Nara is super effective when it comes to CCing one specific hero, as you can see with Nemitsu down in the bottom. She just pulls him over, knocks him back a little bit, go ahead and grapples him again. Pharrell is doing some stuns, and she gets the kill on him, plus a shield. Pulls Rain over, just like it's nothing. Again, she goes right into her stun, knocks her back, and takes her down. Nara's at 3 stars now, and that's what makes her so powerful. So with this comp in the Elder Tree, a lot of people have asked me exactly what I'm running. I run plus 15 for the Elder Tree, and here's stage 26-30. This took me quite a few attempts to actually get down. I'm changing up the team comp, took Nara out. But if you look at Rowan's stun there, that is what absolutely saved us, was the stun on Screg. Because they're trying to deal with Athalia, which Belinda gets her down, and another stun right there. And a win. So after many, many attempts, we finally got a win on that one. All right, so we're dealing with some tough team comps here because Brutus, I have Roman tanking, as you can see in the front. Lucius a lot of times shields him or heals him, which there he just got a shield. And he produced his own shield. If you've seen the little blue shield, that is from the support tree in the Elder Tree. So we should have this one down. It looks like with Brutus's immunity shield, we got it down. But I run 15 in Ranger. I have 10 in the Mage. I have 10 in the Tank, and I have 15 in Support. So overall, looking at my team comp, I have none in, I believe it's Warrior, the red one right in the middle. I don't use any of the Warrior classes in here, so I've just left that one alone. Even in my regular team comp, haven't used any. And one thing that I noticed, though, is when you're looking at the Elder Tree, that is what pushed me through so many stages of the King's Tower and the Faction Towers. I mean, I probably over the last 2 weeks, I probably went through 80 to 100 stages, as well as about 50 stages that were in the tower itself. So that's where I got a ton of those cards, even though they really didn't do too much. 26-33, this was another very, very tough one, dealing with Grezold. Took me a bunch of tries to get it down. That's why it says replay, because I'm actually showing you the recorded of when I actually won versus showing you 15 or 20 different team comps and defeats. But as you can see, when Sylvana's in the back, and Grezold has a tendency to, she produces her own shield, and he has a tendency to shield her as well. But we do get that one down, and Sylvana always goes straight to Rowan. And again, this is going to be another tough one because it has Sylvana. So Sylvana hops right over, which Falks, as you can see, coffined her right there. Drank the potion, cleared the shield off with his ultimate. Belinda's got a shield from the support class, gets a second shield, which usually when our ult goes off, if we would have been able to take out, Naru is very tough. So this is going to be a defeat here. Naru is one that I've had 2 or 3 heroes on, which again, 26-34, here is me actually winning the battle. Like I was saying, if you don't take Naru out early, his healing ability through his damage and his, I know it's not Life Leech, but I think it's similar to Life Leech. But as you can see there, they were all stacked up together for Belinda's ult, which just absolutely destroyed them. So some of it just takes a little RNG. I've started running all the faction accounts with more than 1 defeat. I think I'm going to bump it up to doing like 3 defeats every time just because we are getting into chapter 16 and 17 with the teams. But this one, when Belinda goes out, just because I don't have Pharrell high enough, I think if I had him at least to Ascended or even higher to Ascended, which was completely my fault. He was one when I started this game so long ago. Actually used him for food. Not going to lie, when I had Shamira, that's the reason I'm not running Shamira on my main account, is I've already ran the whole Shamira, the Shamira run when I did my main account. So continuing through here, which takes us to 2636, which is going to be a very, very tough stage as well. Which this one I did swap in Arthur. A lot of people want to see him in action, and there he pulls out Excalibur. And he is actually just a very, very solid tank. As you see, he doesn't do the most damage, but their ability to kill him with him and Rowan and Lucius's shield, very, very hard to take him out. Which is kind of ideal for a tank. I do have his signature item to 18. I would love to get it to 20 to up the crit, or even to 30 to where he would heal himself a ton. He heals off, I think, 5% every second. But one thing that I have heard is endgame, he is not very good at all as a tank. But I've used him in chapter 25 and 26 ever since I purchased him. And I've loved him so far. I'd like to see him up to the plus 30 signature item. All right, so 2636 done. So moving on to, which this should be a pretty easy comp. And thank you for the guild casuals for lending me some heroes here. As you see, 5-star Ascended Pharrell on the bottom. I just swapped out my Pharrell for his Pharrell, which does a ton more damage. Which is funny because I swapped in Rosaline, and Rosaline actually follows the Pharrell instead of Belinda, just because he is so much more powerful with a signature item. But unfortunately, he is locked out here, so we did use him twice, so we'll switch our Falks back in. I think I'm going to run with this comp. I do like the ability that Falks brings with that coffin, just so overpowered. As long as we can get a shield and get some ult off on Belinda, which there's Rowan stuns. Thane is very, very hard to kill. Never built Thane. I know a lot of people said he's very hard to kill when you get him up. A lot of people have said he's very easy to kill. But here at his level, as you can see, even fighting Arthur face to face, he doesn't do the most damage, but when his ult goes off, he has a tendency to kill a majority of the team. So Arthur pulls out Excalibur there. And we're trying to kill the Arden on that side, which got a good stun there on Thane. Unfortunately, it is not going to be enough. We don't have enough damage to take him down. All right, so let's take a look at this team comp here. We'll switch that up. Switch Belinda in the bottom. So now I'm looking to kill Estrilda on the bottom, which, of course, she gets coffined right off the bat. That doesn't help very much. So the only one that Arthur is affecting is Rowan, but still doing okay. Hopefully we can get Belinda out here in just a minute, which again, Thane's devastating attack. But if you look here, Arthur's very hard to kill. I know he does have some support, but that was a very, very tough one. I think that we can get this one down though. And it looks like he actually missed us, so that'll make it probably pretty easy. It looks like Falks actually missed when he went to do the coffin. So as you can see, Belinda just burned down pretty much everyone on that side, which is nice. They go and stack right behind Arthur, trying to take out our very last Thane. And the little guy, which will be easy. So that is a win. All right, so that pushes us to 26, I believe 39, 26-39. Very similar comp, except you got Morella up front and Angelo in the back. And again, just trying to take out Thane. We got a double stun there, which is nice. Looks like we stunned Morella in the front. And once Belinda's attack and ult goes off, it just seems like it's devastating. And I love Falks' ability to coffin. He actually keeps the hero out a majority of the battle, as you've seen, because he will actually use the ability more than once to coffin different heroes, which usually the biggest thing is he goes Shamira, 26-40. And again, this is going to be a little bit of a tough because Sylvana's going to come right over to Rowan, which again, Falks with the coffin. Just absolutely devastating to take him out. And Belinda's charmed in the bottom, but Rowan throws her a shield so she can probably take out Estrilda, which she does, taken out. The Mora got her heal off. But look at that double stun. All right, so we get Nomura down. Let's take out, and that little knife that's coming from the Rangers, I love that. Does quite a bit of damage, and he does it pretty regularly, especially if you're running Falks and Pharrell together. You can burn a hero down pretty quick using that. All right, so that takes us, I believe, almost through. It's a pretty good looking pack there. So we're almost through 2641. I believe this chapter has 60 stages, so we are well above halfway. And it's funny fighting heroes like Ogi that we can't get, but here they're pretty strong. And Belinda just melts Savius. We'll go ahead and Coffin Arden one more time. Take him out of the battle, and Nomura will go down. That's it. One ult as soon as he comes out of the coffin to finish out the battle. All right, so 2642. This is going to be a pretty tough one because they're going to drag them two right over, which Aziz does the same, drags them right over. Hopefully we got a good stun, which we did on Sirius. Pulls out Excalibur, but he gets pushed around a little bit with the tornadoes, as you can see. Looks like most of the team is still up, though. As long as we're getting the shields and then clearing off theirs, we just need an ult. Where's Belinda at? Like, everybody is just all over this map because of those tornadoes. So we got to take somebody down. I don't think... Nope, she is dead. We're not going to have enough damage to kill. All right, so this one is going to be a defeat, unfortunately. Just too many tanks. Too many tanks, not enough damage. All right, so that will call it 26-42. Very, very stoked. So let's go ahead and look at our summons, which we did get another copy of Belinda, taking her to 3 stars, which is absolutely awesome. Only need a couple more copies to get her all the way to the 5-star. Signature item, I believe, is 27 right now. So we did get quite a few gems from the push. I'm not sure if we got anything else, which I believe we got some faction scrolls too that we picked up somewhere. So nothing else from the Stargazer, but we do have a couple faction scrolls here, which will switch to Lightbearer. Hoping for a copy of Falks, hoping for a copy of Belinda would be nice. So either one of those, which fortunately nothing. So let me know in the comments what you think about the Stargazer. I'm not going to do it anymore till I got all 5-star heroes. Seems to be the beneficial. And as always, thank you for watching.